Thank you.
A very warm good evening to all of you. Welcome to the 184th session of Centa's webinar series of teachers for teachers. I hope all of you are keeping safe and staying healthy. The topic for today's webinar is visual mathematics, and the facilitator for this session is Mr. Vignesh M. So, before I hand over the session to our faculty, sir, brief introduction about him. Mr. Vignesh M is a mathematics educator who wishes to reveal the purpose of learning and teaching. He is a mathematics educator in DNU SBM National Public School, Dindigal. Before I hand over, a very warm welcome to you, sir. Very good evening and warm welcome to you, sir. Before I hand over the session to the
Thank you.
facilitator, I would like to inform all the teachers that they will be receiving the participation certificates for this session. So please do fill out the feedback form that will be shared with you towards the end of the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your nice introduction. So, is my voice is audible, ma'am? Miss Asha, ma'am? Hello, everyone. It's a wonderful evening, right? So, if my voice is audible, can you please put it on the chat so that I can see it and then I can go ahead. Thank you so much. I am Vignesh, a passionate math educator with a keen interest in exploring various methodologies of math education across the globe. And why? My vision is what? My vision is to create a child centric approach to math education that can adapt and evolve. I want to stress the word again, that can adapt and evolve with changing times. I am thrilled to be here today and share my love for math, all of you. Okay. So today's webinar is all about like connecting our mind and heart. So first of all, I all welcome you all to this universal language zone. I hope you all think that why I'm saying that universal language zone. So we will just find out by solving this puzzle. I think kids loves puzzle and even adults, everyone will love to solve the puzzle. I hope you all could see the puzzle. I will be so happy because here it's kind of virtually we connected in YouTube Live, and your participation motivates me to stay ignited during this presentation because I could connect with you in this YouTube chat, live chat. So if you could find the word what relates with universal language, and I have given some hint also in this slide. Can you able to find out the word why I am mentioning your universal language? Hi, Hinba, Vijayalakshmi ma'am, Malini ma'am, anyone, please. Can you all try to find what word it is? Fantastic, Saguntala Ganesh ma'am. It is mathematics. Wow, it's I it's nice. It's actually, as you said, it's mathematics. Why I stress mathematics as a universal language? The reason is knowing the unknown around us, using it. It is also not having any boundaries, right? Fantastic. You all have actually a great thought. We'll begin with that. Okay, let's dive into the topic of today's webinar. It is visual mathematics. Visual mathematics. Visual means like putting any, turning on the smart board and showing it. Oh, we will just see to it. Okay. So first, in this webinar, I have to clearly state that here I'm not going to give any kind of knowledge. I'm not here to share anything which I have learned somewhere. Here I just want all of our educators, because I know you all are doing a great job. So we as educators, we are want to turn our vision, like perceptions, towards math education in slight manner. So that's the thing which I am going to just show to you. That's love what I have seen, and I am excited. I just want to show to you all. So first, what is mathematics? Here, visual mathematics, and why it is needed now. We will just see using our number sense concept. Okay. When you all see this, what comes to your mind? Come on. I'm so happy and I'm so excited. I'm looking your chat only here. If I see us on good evening, everyone. Like, no, I'm see many people from many places. Great. I would like to know when you see this slide, what comes to your mind? What do you feel like? What kind of fiber? Wow, Kavita Rajput. It is range showing 14. Mamat 14. Reshmas 14. Nishat Praveen ma'am 14. Pawan 14. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Super, fantastic. Padma Shri, Pankit, Danyas, Gomadi, fantastic. All are doing great things. But now I'm going to add on something here. Oh, I have placed some pictures. Can you all just see that? Below the number 8, suddenly there is a picture. Oh, what it means, why it is here. I will give you one more. Yes, it's brain. Fantastic, Radheshna Sandar, Gurja Yamarti brain, Divya side brain teasers. Now, these two pictures actually, it's a kind of connection. Could you all try to connect with child's perspectives, the method of learning? I can see here, Shakuntala can say 8 in the mind. Think and count, brain. Fantastic. It's a kind of connection, the way the kids learn addition here. So one part of is fine, it's 8 in the mind. So what's the next? Wow, Preetham Sindhil Kumar said 6 in the finger. Wow. And then count after 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right? 8 in the mind, 6 in the finger. After 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, but do you feel excited when you do this? Here actually the problem arises because when a child deal with a bigger number, they don't have more than 10 fingers. They will stuck and they will start. Here it will start. Disconnection will be there and fear of it. And they won't feel excited. This is the same thing happened in my class. And we all, our math educators, sit together and discussed what we can do for this. So we change our slight views about this. This is the reason. Because nowadays the child feels disconnection because of some of the methods. They don't feel it. They don't sense it. They couldn't visualize it. Now you all see here the question, the same question. Now we ask the kids to see the 6 in some different ways or smarter ways to connect with other numbers. So here we asked our kids to see the 6 is in a different ways so that it can connect with 8. One of the kid named Rukshana, she stated that why can't we split into 3 and 3? Wow, it's nice. Whether you all think whether this splitting 6, 3 and 3, it makes any sense, it makes any meaningful connection with 8, or we have to do some other things. Can you all think of it? Here the question is 8 plus 6. The kids are now viewing 6 as 3 and 3. Is it the right way to see 6, or we should have some other ways so that the kids feel something connect, they can connect it? Yeah, it's simple calculation. Fantastic, Zina ma'am. It is 2 and 4. Even Purnima Chitra ma'am saying we can half 8 also. Fantastic. It is the beauty of this question actually. Instead of saying that 8 in your mind, 6 in the finger, after 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. When we ask, when we put that into their mind, they let them explore it. They said, as few people. Now here we can see here, Dani Singalam, Suman Verimam, Anu Bakshi, 5 plus 1. Fantastic. Here 8 plus 2 makes 10. Then 10 plus 4 is 14. 10 is always a favorite number. 10, 20, 30, 40. It's easy for every kid. So now, for you all, there's a small practice question. Don't worry, it's only one question. Can you all suggest me now in what way we have to see the 8, any one 8, it's not a problem, so that it can make some connection with another number. I request all of you to put it in the chat how we can split the 8 into two things. Wow, Bhavani 2 plus 6, I'm saying fantastic. Why can't we go the 8 into 2? Fantastic. It's also an exploration here. Kavita Rajput 2 plus 6. My world 8 plus 4, 4 plus 4 plus 4. Wow, why can't we go with 4 times 4? Fantastic. 2 plus 6. Rita Suma Verman, Anubakshi, Sijal Patel 2 times 8. Pooja Philip 4 plus 4 plus 8. Pooja Trivi 8 plus 2 plus 6. Fantastic. There are a lot of combinations. So the same thing will happen with the kids. When we give them an option to think and do it, when they have started visualizing the same number in different ways, different possible ways. So with this is the one part of the session webinar about addition. We have, as we stated, that we are going to do addition. We are going to explain about that. So when we ask our kids, instead of any methods, for example, 10 plus 21, 10 plus 21. Can you all try to answer that? 10 plus 21. 10 plus 21. I repeat, isn't 10 fantastic? 10 plus 21, 31. Sridhanya, Sijesh. Shishi, please clarify. Definitely, ma'am, I will clarify that. 31. Fantastic, 31. But here, when a kid comes and saying the answer to you, 31, sometimes we as a teachers and we as a parents or educators or any other persons, we will stop them and say, take your notebook and write down and show me the steps. Here, the kids started like having the disengagement starts. They feel like sad. When they feel excited and coming towards you, 10 plus 21, I got it. I know it is 31. But we say stop it, do it in your notebook. It becomes an issue. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Can you all try to see what is this operation we are going to see next? What operation we are going to discuss? Can you all guess it? What is the next operation? Next arithmetic operation. And the pictures represents the my world division, Sridhanya Sujay division, Lidan division, subtraction, add, divide, division, fantastic, subtraction, multiplication. Wow, it's kind of mixed feelings. That will happen always. We can't conclude here it's a one way of answer because the same picture might looks for every person in a different way. Only this picture shows about division or else it is showing something else. Can you all feel it and connect it? Whether it is showing about division alone when you see this picture? I'm just saying dividing object, remove the fear of division. Fantastic, ma'am. Sakuntala Ganesh, fantastic. Ma'am stated that like remove the fear of division, like removing it. Equal parts, equality, fear for math, fear of math, Shishi Daula, Mani, Lata Narsiman, fear of math, emotion towards math. Fantastic words. It's a beautiful words. Comes from our educators, parents. So here, there's a problem. 790 divided by 2. Can you all think when we put this question to a grade 4 or grade 5 children, what method they used to do it? What method will they pick and they will put it in their notebook? Good explain. Wow, you all are fantastic. See, as a curious kids, many curious teachers, curious educators are there here. all I started saying answers. My question is like fantastic. I really appreciate Kavita Rajput, Linda, Dirsh, ma'am, everyone. Thank you so much. I'd like to know when we give this question to a child, grade 4 or grade 5, what method they will pick. Traditional method, fantastic. Long division method. In given like that, I use long method, long division, long division, long division. A child once comes and asks me, Sir, why are you calling it as long division? I said, Sir, it will be long, but it is stopping within some particular steps. Then why you are making it as a long division, sir? A child asked me. And I like think, okay, I will let you know later. But it's fine. So you all stated long division method. In long division method, a child sees 7 as 7, but actually 7 is 700. 9 is 9, but it's actually 90. Here the value of the digit is getting lost. Now we will see that 709 in different way so that it can give some connections and sense and feel of satisfactions. Can you all try to give some connections between this number? So we have to see the 790 in two parts, two ways, so that it can easily be solved in the mind. Can you all think of it? Wow, Sridhanya, J 700 plus 90, Kavita Rajput 70, 700 plus 80 by 2. Why can't we go with 800 minus 10? Fantastic. So, Soumya Biswas 800 minus 10. Peter 700 divided by 2, 90 divided by 2, 700 plus 90, 700 plus 90. Fantastic. This is as a kid. Instead of asking a kid to do it in the notebook, 790 divided by 2 as a long division method, if we ask the kid to see it as a different ways, they will come with different answers, different emotions. They feel excited when they find something different ways, when they see the same thing in a different manner. Now here, 700 divided by 2 is 350 and 90 divided by 2 is 45. Its answer is 395. Here, the purpose is not about the answers. The way the child sees it, feels it, and senses it. That is the thing we are looking for it. But you might think, sir, why I have to waste my time in this webinar? Because I know this already. My students are doing this already. Please, friends, I am I like to recommend you all wait for a minute. You are going to see a beautiful question that makes me to excited and addicted towards this kind of sensing the numbers. I wish to share with you all. Stay for a minute. Definitely, I will put that question here so that you will definitely feel it so connected and how the child will feel excited. Here, all are started. Thank you so much. Dad divide mom multiplies this. Wow, Srishti Daulat Ramani ma'am. Fantastic ways. Rock reminder repeat. Fantastic. All are answering 900 plus 30, 900 plus 30, 900 plus 30, and I can see 450 plus 15, 465. See here, just can you all feel it when you do it faster? If a child solves this number and it might feel it, wow, I could solve a 3-digit divide and problem easily in my mind. It's cute. It's beautiful for me. Now, as I said, I'm going to show the beautiful question. All are ready for that. I would like to see you in your chat option whether all are ready for that to see the beautiful question which makes me excited and addicted towards this kind of sensing the concepts method. Can I put it in the chat, please? I would like to see it. How much feel you people are right now? Because this is a short webinar. Don't worry, it won't like more. It won't be extended. You definitely will feel proud and happy I'm not saying that I have given you a best method here. I just share my views with you. Come on, we all can see the world in some different ways, see the mathematics in different manner. Fantastic. Yeah, totally agree, sir. It makes interesting. Thank you so much for your fantastic. I am going to show that. Ta-dang! It is loading. You could see it now. Exactly. It is been on live. Now you try, because students need time to struggle. They need time to struggle. The same thing for us also. 90 plus 1, fantastic. 90 plus 1, 45 plus zero point 0.5. 13 answer. 90 plus 1, 90 plus 1. 90 plus 1. Can you all think, is it making any sense when I divide, when I see the same number as 90 and 1? Come on. Or is it making any sense with 90 and 7 and 1 and 7? Is it making me 2 Meena is given 90 plus 1 by 2? Actually, your divisor is 7. Suman Balam, fantastic. You have done a great thing for me. Thank you so much. Knowledge Pearls. Wow, it started changing the views of, see, 90 and 1. It is not making a connection here with 7. But you all started looking the same thing in different way. Lindu, Ninofar, Preeta, Shandil Kumar, 84 plus 7. But 84 plus 7 is a good thought. But 84 plus 7, as a child's perspective, whether do you all think, but I really appreciate ma'am or sir, the way you think it. But here I just want to connect with the child's perspective, whether it could be a easiest one, 84 plus 7. 70 plus 21, 70 plus 21, 70 plus 21. Hinar and this, fantastic. So 8011 is not working. So here, as you all said, the 70 and 21 is going to be the connecting here. It is going to be the best part. Here, the child started looking for the best, smarter way to see and give a meaningful connection with the divisor. Fantastic. You have learned the true comments. Amazing. Fantastic. How do you feel now? I just want to know that. Like, did you feel something different, or in your stomach or in your heart, it says something, hey, wow, it's something different, right? Or you feel like, yeah, it's okay. I didn't get still excited. How do you feel now? Like, it's okay. You feel like, wow, fantastic, right? Good lesson. Oh, excited. Wow. 10 plus 3, 13. Great. You all are ready for an assessment kind of thing, a small one. Because generally, two digit devices, a child will look for table. Generally, tables are like multiplication tables. Child knows 1 to 10. After that, they will start thinking, oh my God, 13 table, 14 table, 15 table. I don't know. I will take my calculator. Why I should solve that? Thank you. I am going to show you all your assessment question. It's a beautiful thing. I want you all to excited, feel happy, not to get knowledge or anything from me. I want you all to be motivated. You please share these motivations with your students, with your the kids, with your colleagues. You all could see now. This is Anuradha ma'am, interesting. Thank you. But will the child be able to make such connections? Exactly, ma'am. Suma Vivekanandan sir, ma'am is asking that. But will the child able to make connections? Ma'am, I believe that when we starting from early grades, ma'am's question is beautiful question, because we have to start these things, creating the connections from the early grade. Fantastic. This is so time saving. Wow, I can hear some beautiful things. Anil Gupta, sir, Yatri Govani, Monica Kohli, Sarbit Kaur, Knowledge Pearls. Prabodh Kaur, Malini, Lada Narsimhan, Jyoti Bakshi, Flight of Maths, Shishi Daulat Ramani ma'am, Pragati Bakshi sir, Paulmi, Anjush, Mamata, no, 12. Wow, it's filled with fantastic. You all did the session fantastic. Its session is going in a quite better way. Don't worry, this is the last question of this webinar, and we are going to discuss the last part of the webinar for the remaining time. Wow, being a teacher, I take long division to divide within 16 and above. So now I'm going to ask you, and I want you all people, please, you all friends actually, do you actually experience an unusual sense of satisfaction? It's kind of unusual, sometimes we as a student, we as a teacher, sometimes we don't know why we are doing it, but we will be like, oh, something we laugh at our own. We don't know why we are laughing. We will be correcting the answers and we will come to know something different. Do you feel that? Ma'am, here actually a child can learn a table of 16 in a different ways also, but it's like we have to make a child to know the meaning. That we will discuss in this part, ma'am. I will definitely take your question. Do you think a child should learn table of 16? Fantastic, ma'am. Please, I request others also, everyone, please put your questions so that I can address on the time. If you have any doubt in this two method, so not methods, I'm sorry for using that word. It is not actually method. It is just viewing the same thing from different lens. Just zooming the camera or adjusting the settings and looking it in a different way. How do you all feel? I would like to request now any kind of clarification is required for these two things sensing so that we can go with the next one. That's all. Today's webinar is almost is going to be the important part is over. We are going to discuss that now. I want you to see this picture. The picture is going to be visible. Only learning till the table I will be help you solve any different sides. Now you all could see some pictures. You take your time because here, as I said, I don't want we should not come to a conclusion what things in your mind comes actually, because here your mind might say anything. What do you understand from this picture? If you put as a sentence, please, if you mention it as a sentence so that we all can actually like share our emotions using this live chat, what comes to our mind, so that everyone knows when you look at that picture what comes to your mind. So while doing math, students have to use specific method as asked in the question. How this method will help them? Yes, Prerna Mentra, ma'am, I will take this question also. Definitely I will address. One child is pampered, taken care of, another on his own. Wow. Lata Narasimha ma'am saying that one child is pampered, taken care of, another is on its own. When the child is ready for want to learn, they will find the ways for that. Fantastic, Suma Vivekananda ma'am. Necessity. Sangeeta Dev ma'am saying necessity. No spoon feeding, but self-help. Fantastic, Gargi Malla ma'am. Bharati Ratna, the condition is not same for anyone. Condition is fantastic. It's true thing. Everyone is not getting the same kind of environment. Bhavani ma'am, giving in a platter readily is not appreciated. So plate, sorry. Charu Mehta, when a child does something on own, the learns better. Fantastic. Stay starving, stay hungry in mathematics. Wow, beautiful. Joyful world. The children are in a very miserable condition. Lindic, the boring of eating the same day every and enjoying the different food. Wow. Stop spoon feeding and allow the child to do it himself or own self. Bored of same food wants to explore. Stop spoon feeding. Stop spoon feeding. Fantastic. Learning by doing. Bored of same foods. Learning by doing. Learning by doing. Allow the child to learn on their own. Definition of childhood is different. Wow. It's a kind of mix. You all are having a beautiful vision, beautiful views about the children. Thank you. I am here mentioned the left side picture on your screen. It is actually spoon feeding, and the right is self feeding. Here, I want to emphasize that which we have kept some foods on the table plate. That food is our methods. That food is our methods. Why I said the food is our methods? Your all perceptions, all are correct. There's no right answer. Why I use the word methods? The food which they take, food which we give, I use that as a methods, or mathematically we are having many methods to solve many problems. Why I mentioned here, we have to see the food as our methods. Hunger should be there to learn always new things and be spoon feeding. Why I'm using the word method? Method. Yeah. Why I'm calling the food as a method? Fantastic eating method, which is the best methodology to do additions for early grade. Children learn better when they try on their own. Fantastic. Okay, I will share you why I mentioned that as a method. Because with hunger, with need, with necessity, if we serve a food, that is our mathematically we are having many methods to solve many problems. They will appreciate that. But without any need, without any hunger, if we serve a beautiful methods also, they won't appreciate that. So here we want to make the child to get hunger or need of the methods, then they will decide whether I have to use the method or not. But I really understand in our system we are supposed to do some specific methods, but we will discuss that later on. But here I want to summarize with this slide. The food is or methods, when they have the hunger, they will take on their own. If we start spoon feeding the methods, they won't appreciate that. So what is the advantages of using methods only or using the mind only? We will see that advantages. If you have any like different opinions about this, you can put it on the chat. I'm so happy to see that. Here when we use methods, the cognitive struggle will be less and mistakes will be so less, and satisfaction will also be less. Maybe one or two problems they might be so happy, but when they solve the fourth or fifth problem, they will feel less happiness, less satisfaction. But when we do our using our mind, struggle in our mind will be cognitive struggle will be more, and we will commit more mistakes. We will commit more mistakes, because when we use our mind, we will be committing more mistakes and we will be having more satisfaction when we solve it. But oh, I think I have committed a mistake here. Oh, can everyone listen? When we use mistakes, when we use methods, we are having less mistakes. We are committing less mistakes. But when we use our mind, we are committing more mistakes. Whether mistakes are good? Oh my God. Can you all please put it in the chat? Whether mistakes are good for a child, learn from mistakes. Charu Mehta, fantastic. It's learn from mistakes. Others, my dear friends, appreciated living by doing. Whether mistakes are good? Yes, fantastic. Mistakes are good. Wow. You all are thinking in the same way. Trial and error method, when they learn, not really. Bhavani ma'am saying, not really. Yeah, I agree. Fantastic. It doesn't mean like mistakes are good. Yes, yes, yes. Mistakes are good. Good, good. We should focus on learnings, not mistakes. Fantastic. Learning by self analysis. So, as most of them having the same perceptions, like mistakes are so good, it is being proved by our brain scientist. We will call them as neurologists because when we commit mistakes, we tend to have a faster brain growth will be there, performance will be more. Fantastic. Mistakes should be celebrated. It's not about getting mistakes that they are trying. Fantastic. Today is a present scenario of mathematics education. It's from my personal view I'm presenting here. It is present scenario of mathematics education. Is I do, we do, you do. It can you all please if you are I think you might be in different places, but I like to like you all can try this. Present scenario of mathematics education is I do, we do, and then you do. These are the three things. I do, we do, you do. I will show you what is that I do here. I do means I will solve the problem. Listen to me. Okay. Everyone listen to the board. Okay. Everyone see here. Is it visible? Ah, very good. Fantastic. Listen. What is that concept? So this is actually I do. Okay. Next my step. I will explain every step. Listen to me. Is it clear? This is actually I do in our system. When teachers do something and students will listen. But what is we do? We do is okay. First we will write 5 plus 7. Everyone written 5 plus 7. Fantastic. 5 plus 7. Now 5 plus 7. You can draw 5 lines. Okay, I am also drawing. You also draw 5. Okay, everyone draw 7 lines. Okay, I too drawn 7 lines. Now we can count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So when a teacher and a student doing the same thing as a group, that is we do, and you do is the like hatred path part of the students. They generally don't like it. Homework. You go to home and do the homework. But nowadays the homework is not for students. It's kind of thing like all our parents are taking part of the role most of the time. Even our technology is taking it like to engage it because when we browse it in Google, we could get it easily. What is the like answer for all the questions? So present scenario of mathematics education is I do, we do, and you do. Do you think that we students are happy with that? Do you all think that we all students are happy? Work as a team. Fantastic, ma'am. I'm here not saying about we do is the thing. It's not about working as a team. Actually, working as a team is a great thing. Everyone should know it. Everyone should learn it. Here we do in the sense like following the same procedures with teacher and doing it in the notebook and learning it. So just I want to summarize here. Math makes sense. Math makes connections. Math makes like beautiful perceptions. But human is having a great gift. It is visualization. Visualizing. Because we all know because of that imagination, visualizing something which is going to happen in the future makes great people to discover, invent many things. We are in the technology world because of their visualization. We no need to afraid of or we no need to worry about any kind of technology advancement. We have to take the advantages of the technology. because I could read some articles in the Google like ChatGPT is going to be the next great thing. So education sector, students are going to like using the ChatGPT. They can publish many papers, and it's a tough time for the in education. But it is not the case because we human having the greatest gift, that is thinking, sensing. We have feel, we will feel it, that doesn't have that feeling. And visualizing, ChatGPT is one of the visualization of a human. So math makes sense. We need to, we all need to reimagine the mathematics education. That is the thing which I wish to share with you all. Reimagine the mathematics education. Yes, ma'am. I can see like ChatGPT. Is it really helpful? They are putting in the chat. Yes, exactly. It is really helpful. Namaste, sir. So here, reimagine mathematics education is the thing which we want to take from this webinar. If you want to take something here, the few things are like the first thing is addition we did. I just want to recall it as we do in our class too. I'm sorry. So addition we did, we see the next number in a different perception, so that how it can connect a meaningful connection. Relationship should be there. So here the student will learn a kind of life skill. When something doesn't goes in a proper way, he will find alternate ways how to see it in a different perspective. He will be not worried because he or she has learned from the childhood how to see something in a different perceptions, especially division is a like scary part of the childhood life. It is true actually. Many students afraid of math because of division and subtraction. Because when we say 0 minus 5, they will be thinking 5 as answer. It is correct from the child's perspective, but it is something different from that mathematical view. So here we have discussed today addition and division, and we have learned something like mistakes are so good. It will help them to think and do, and they will fail and they will learn. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat. I will be definitely answering it. Can we have a small quiz also? If I quote some questions, can you? If you have any questions, please. I have
Sir,
already. Yes,
sir,
ma'am.
Suma Vivekanandan has asked one question, sir. Open-ended questions make math class lively. For example, I want 50. How can you make it using different operations?
Okay, wow, fantastic. Open-ended question. Fantastic, Miss Sumanta ma'am. Ma'am's actually views us fantastic. I'm saying like 50. We have different options. Even if it's a grade 8 student can go with squares also. 7 square plus 1. And we can do in multiplication. We can do division. We can do addition. Any concepts we can include. This is a nice way where we can actually engage the students with open options, choices. Because we as an adult, we are not happy with listening to others' feedbacks or sometimes their explanations for something. So the same thing will happen for our kids. Fantastic. So how do you all feel this session? You all can actually, yes, ma'am.
Sir,
Miss
there
Asha,
is
ma'am.
one more question by another teacher, sir. Can you
Yes, ma'am.
please share a trick for square root?
Square root. Fantastic, ma'am. Actually, we will work on, ma'am, that. We have many methods to see that visualizing it. Understood. But we have to actually work on it, and we will definitely have it in the another sessions, in upcoming sessions. Definitely we will have it, ma'am, because we need some support here. We are being connected virtually, and I really thank you, ma'am, and I'm apologizing that because we are connected virtually here, so that I need some PowerPoints to present it and explain it, or else I couldn't explain it in by words, because nowadays words can't convey exactly what we tend to do it. So sorry for that. I hope you will understand, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you for the reply, sir. There were few questions in the beginning of the session, sir, in between the sessions.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, yeah, 1 minute, sir. I'll just check and this.
I,
Uh, yes, sir. There is a question by Rita Tucker, ma'am. How can we
yes.
help children to learn dodging tables?
What tables? Sorry. Can you?
Learn dodging tables, sir.
Okay. So tables, something like which we used to do it. Like I would just want to address here. Thank you so much for that question. Like if we ask a kid to say the tables, times tables, they will start saying like one two is two, two twos are three twos are. Uh, but actually, there is some grammar is hidden there. I just like to take this, and I will definitely explain, ma'am, how to learn. Like we have many options. Even we can use songs as a tool for music, as a tool for learning tables, but it is not required always because a child is not going to use it every time in their life. They need it, but when they need it, they can see it in different ways. For example, 16 into 3, they can see that 10 into 3 and 6 into 3 also. They can do some, again, the sense, some combinations. Now, I want to ask one question to everyone, please. If you're free, please put your thoughts in that. In tables, there is a grammar part is hidden. Did anyone notice that? When we say the tables, any tables, two table, three tables, three times table, there is a grammar part is hidden there. But many of them, many of the students might not aware of that. Anyone like put it in the chat, or I can also share it. Okay, I will just take it like 1 2 is 2, 2 twos are 4. It is actually 1 2 is 2. It is singular, so we have to stress it is yes. But generally what will happen is students might be saying like 2 twos are, they won't like stress the word are much. Fantastic, ma'am. Satya is are fantastic. Dodging the difficult for students. Between dodging, okay. Very good session for teaching primary levels. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm so happy to be known as a primary math educator. Thank you. What is webinar code, please? Sorry, ma'am will help
Sir,
you.
there is one
Yes,
more question from another teacher, sir. It
yes,
will be
ma'am.
useful if you could share more tricks in helping teaching the primary and pre-primary classes or grades.
Yes, Mama. I will share this trick now. Also, one I just want to address pre-primary here. The thing is, in pre-primary, we can include math and movement. Math and movement, in the sense, it's kind of like why everyone know why generally students love physical education period, PET period. Why the students love that period? The reason is they will, why they love it? Anyone, please? If I could get some response, I can proceed with that. Why even sorting? Thank you, sir. Why kids love the games period, especially apart from any other subject, even though their favorite subject might be math or science, but when it comes to games, they are it is going to be the master of it. So that's the connection between this question and that for ma'am asked one question about pre-primary. They enjoy, fantastic. They enjoy because, why they enjoy? Because, why? They're enjoying, but why they are enjoying? Because in class something will not happen often, but in ground it will be happening. Definitely, it will, are able to move and physically active. Fantastic. It's a great thing. Physically, if we could move the child from a place, we could teach anything. Even we can make a child to learn how to build anything, even a like satellite, even a rocket, anything we can teach anyone when they are in moving and they could learn it like engaging. Their motor skills should be there. So for that, we had done a experiment in our school that pre-primary compartment we have done an experiment that it's about like math and movement. We made our kids to move in primary grades, grade 4 also we did that. So what they will do, what we did is we printed a flex. In flex that it is like 1 to 20 it is printed, and we ask the kid to 5 plus 6 means go and they will go and stand on 5, and from that 5 they will jump forward 6 steps and they will reach at 11, and they will come back and they will write the answer in the worksheet. That time they feel connected, engaged and happy. Even we taught them tables, times tables, 2 tables and 3 tables. Using that, we ask what is 3 times 4. The kids might like 2 times 4. The kids might be like 2 times 4 means they have to move 2 times 4. So they will be like jumping. It is a shorter steps. Don't worry that whether the kids could jump in a longer distance. It's a shorter. Flex is printed in a shorter size. So they feel happy. Math and movement. Even I want to say to you all one thing. We can teach math without words. We can teach math without words. There is a kind of like analysis and experimentation we did. It evolves that we could also come to conclusion that we can teach math without a word, because generally word problem will be the most dangerous problem for many kids. They found difficult, and they found like oh my god, this much big size, I want to read the paragraph. But we can teach even up to grade 8. Grade 8 I'm saying, to be specific. Thank you.
Thank you for the reply, sir. Another teacher is asking, how can we change the mindset of our learner not to scare in math subject?
The way we see, we have to make them to see. When we look at the moon and feel it how beautiful it is, we also want to make our student to see the beautiful of it. So it's all about experimenting, ma'am, sir, whoever the question is asked by. To everyone, I'm just want to share. If we want to make the students feel comfortable, I personally want to share with you this thing, because I have done this for quite for last 3 months, and I am seeing a lot of changes in the children's mindset. I listen to them. I don't, I didn't do any other tricks. I listen to their words without any judgment. Even I know that previously, I I give my time to them. I sit with them and listen to them, and I said what we can do. I also guided, and I also asked them what we can do it. And I, this is the thing, listening. Please, as a teachers, as a parent, listen to your children, listen to your child, and listen to your students. It will make a wonderful moments. I want to share one moment with you all. By listening of that, our school student, one of the student, one grade actually, grade 4C, they have actually published one comic about math education, about mathematics, division concept in Learn with Comics website. They have published digitally. They are grade 4 students, and they have composed a song. I'm not here to like of saying the proud moment about the same school. Hey, my school, my school. No, my dears, please. Initially I mentioned universal language, and I am the person want to see the mathematics education from the child's perspective, not from any other's perspective. And I have clearly mentioned in the beginning, it needs changes with time. It needs to evolve, adapt. Because way we went to bank, it is changed. Way we bought something from the shop, it is changed. But why don't we change Or why don't we modify the way we learn? The way I learned, whether I can allow my kid to learn in the same way. This thought actually puts me like so deeper in my heart. It's really wound me, to be honest, because this is the one. So as I said, we want to show them, not to explain them. We want to show the beauty to make them attractive. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful reply, sir.
Thank
Again,
you.
there is one more question, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
How to make a Down syndrome child to understand big and small number? I tried with Rajma, then he can find, but when it comes with numbers only, he could not do it.
Okay. So numbers. Here, numbers actually having a one thing is quantifying. Uh, Quantifying in the sense like 1, 2, 3 appears to be like a one single number, but the value of the number is different. And to be honest, I'm not sure about the word Down syndrome, and then I'm not actually aware about a different kind of students. I just so far I couldn't, but definitely, ma'am, I will let you know in future. I will definitely address this also, because this is the one thing which we also want to take with our students, because we are not here like answer key for every questions. We should make the child to think. Here I want to apologize that I exactly, if I don't know something, I want to be sure, right? So I am not sure about the Down syndrome word, the term, so that I couldn't explain you much better. But I will definitely learn it, and definitely in the next session I will let you know, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for the reply, sir. Payal ma'am is asking how to memorize the formulae in class 9 and 10.
Okay. As you stated 9 and 10, I just want to make it formula, especially as I'm said formula. So we will just take one formula. It is like mm, area of square. Even ninth and 10th, they know the area of square. Can you all please, area of square means, can you all put it in the chat? Anyone, please? Area of square. What is the formula for area of square? They love to play. Area of square. Area of square. The way how we can actually make the kids to feel it is, we want to show them how that formula arrived. Here a into a we used to do, but why we multiply side into adjacent side? So when we start showing them why, but we should not explain. That is a problem here, because area of square is a simple formula, but still they will be having a confusion. Area into a for an area of circle pi r square, but why? When we show them why, what is the reason behind it, they will love to learn, and the retention also will be more. Even for ninth and 10th, we are having a kind of activities we are having, so that we can actually explain them, but they have to do it by hands-on learning. We can make them to understand, but we have to ask the question why this formula is this, can you please find out? Then they will come out with answer. I think this method will work. We want to ask them first why this formula is being framed like this. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I think we'll wait for a minute for others to ask any questions if they have.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to say finally, like, math makes sense, and we have to sense it, and we have to make our kids, students, to sense that same kind of feel, that emotions they should have. They should not, they should be like coming out of fear, anxiety, disengagement. I don't want every student has to be a best in math. I just want, let them feel comfortable, safe, and excited and connected. Please, that you all please take with you and reimagine the mathematics education and you all please suggest a way also, so that we all are here to learn it. We will learn and we will support our community using our mathematics. Thank you.
Uh, yes, sir. Definitely, that was a very good message for our participants today. Yes, sir. I think we have exhausted all the questions. Yeah,
Thank you.
one more last question, sir. Give some
Yes, ma'am.
example to teach division. That is one of the questions asked by one of the teachers, sir.
Okay, ma'am. The same way actually we can use it, or because first we want to know why we want to divide. In division, actually sharing equally, sometimes the students might not have a much stress on it. They will feel like they have to know dividing, but we want to mention here sharing equally. And we can actually bring a cake inside the classroom. We can brought some cake, half kg, and we can ask the student to divide it equally. Then it will be a beautiful day of them, and they will never forget that. Investing of like 200, 250, even we can bought 250 grams, but it works. Seriously, I'm be honest. Like when I thought unit fractions, we had a biscuit. So when food connects, it makes sense and they feel happy too. So you can try division with food. Even fractions also you can do with foods. You all can take this also. Like food is the best part which can make connections. Thank you. Food will work for division. That I want to stress. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Vignesh M. Sir, for a very engaging and informative session for our community of teachers. I am very much sure that our teachers have got a lot and lot of takeaways from this session. Very interesting session, sir. Thank you for the session. And dear participants, one more announcement. You'll be receiving the records of participation for this session on Saturday. So this is one of the announcements to be made. So please remember, you'll be receiving your records of participation on Saturday, not on Friday, on Saturday. Thank you so much, all the participants, for engaging with us today. To register for more such webinars, upcoming webinars, please visit my center. Thank you, sir. Thank you to all the participants.